Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 63 of F1 Match 22, getting closer to the end of the 2024, I was going to say the wrong year, 2024 campaign. Leading the constructors still by, oh god, math, 37 points over Red Bull and 38 over Ferrari. Driver stands get a little tight, Max Verstappen on a bit of a hot streak. Red Bull is the best developed car on the course right now. So George Russell leading the driver standings by 22 points over Max Verstappen. Then a bit of a distance down to the Ferraris, Leclerc the lead driver down there. Development-wise, kind of slipping down the field, and Ferrari actually is too. Number 2 developed team apparently, and looking at the car analysis, and I'll show you right here. Looking at where we're ranked, we're kind of about the 4th best team on the grid. You know who's made a lot of gains? ALFA ROMEO. They're getting better in the high-speed corners, which is going to be key at Suzuka. But ALFA ROMEO has put in a lot of work into the cornering of their car and the top speed and everything, so they could be a factor. Maybe they could finally get their first win in a good while. Did have to get a new engine for Lewis, so he's going to have a grid penalty before for the start of this thing. George didn't replace any parts yet. Probably do that for Coda. And yeah, one thing that's going on, cost cap projection warning. Bit of a problem here, but going to see how much further the series is going to go after the end of this season, because I don't know if they're going to have a 2023 title coming soon. There's some other games I also want to take a look at. So there's that. Also, Mio, telling you, I was looking to see if I can replace the liveries on the cars with some of the mods, but because I'm playing this through Steam, it kind of looks a little more complicated. I thought, I'm still doing research on it, so, you know, maybe it might still happen. Maybe if I keep on going for a 4th season here, but which could very well happen. Anyways, off to Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. And Q2 is all wrapped up, and it's basically going to be a race for 2nd this week, it looks like. Verstappen pretty fast throughout practice, although Alfa Romeo was actually fastest in first practice. But first 2 qualifying sessions of the weekend, Verstappen's completely ran away with them. Did have to change the engine on Lewis's car. As I stayed at the top of the episode, George's engine about to wear a little bit, and I imagine we might have problems with that during the race. But a lot of grid penalties here. Leclerc, Hamilton, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, and Latifi, although Latifi's having a grid penalty every single weekend just about. But eliminating Q2, both AlphaTauris, so I don't think they're going to be as quick as I thought they'd be. Magnussen also out, as well as both Alpines. Alfa Romeo is quick. Alonso's P3, just behind the lead Ferrari of the weekend, Carlos Sainz. But let's see what we can do in Q3 here. Ooh, it's awfully dark out. Bit of a method to our madness here. We went off on really scuffed tires on our first flyer in Q3. So George down P7. Lewis, I think, hit traffic. He's down P10. But we are now on completely fresh tires. Best strategy of the weekend is looking to be a 2-stopper. Probably going to be soft to medium to soft. So we're probably going to have 2 sets of scuffs that we're going to start on here. Because we're probably going to go with that strategy. See if we can kind of work something around. So now that we're on a completely fresh set of sticker softs, imagine both will be able to improve on their first flyer here. George already doing that in Sector 1. He's totally off on his own right now. He's kind of stuck in a little bit of a train. They're also improving. Gasly goes purple. Again, remember, he does have a penalty for the start of the race. Verstappen takes that back. He goes purple. George clean and green so far. Let's see what George can do here. Cross the line. Jumps to P5. Imagine he'll get jumped back though. Got a Ferrari now for Romeo heading towards the line. See if we could jump Lewis up ahead before his grid penalty. As Lewis jumps around George, actually. It's actually a pretty good time. As Verstappen just kills everybody in his lap. Unless Alonso improves. It's going to be a Ferrari, or not a Ferrari, Red Bull lockout of the front row, and that is not what we need. That's exactly what's going to be. Clear skies for today. Once it starts on the medium tire, I don't know if that's going to work. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Let's just find out, shall we? Maybe this one stopper will work. I mean, I know those are the default strategies, and that's what the AI is probably going to go with, but, yeah, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we go with this one? So let's go with that for George. One stop there. Lewis, I imagine, actually has tried the same thing as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so George started from P5, Lewis not that far back in P8. Hope this works. Off we go.
As they're warmed up, they're ready to go here at
Alright,
the
Red Bull
Japanese
lockout the front
Grand Prix.
row. Everyone clearly on soft tires.
And away we
Down
go.
the way. Probably push on the fuel just to make sure we get a clean getaway here. As Perez takes the lead from the get-go. George might be battling up here for P4 already. There you go. Oh no, he's coming back. Carlos Sainz coming back. No, he's got him there.
It's a race
All
position
right.
gained for Mercedes.
It's a good start. Just absolutely whipping around here. Seems like they're going faster here than they usually would. Doesn't look like everybody's grid penalties were that severe. Gasly is only in P6, Leclerc in P9. Actually, we just swapped out one component of the car. See how Lewis is doing. Fading a little bit off the rear of Lando Norris, but I reckon we should be fine. Let's keep pushing on the fuel like this for now. We'll back it down, but right now we're just trying to hang on until we get to the DRS zone opening in another lap. Flash forward one lap later.
DRS has been enabled.
It's pretty good so far. Back the fuel back down.
Recovery.
Bit of a train going, but everyone's spread out a little bit. Perez still holding the lead over Verstappen.
Just going to need some lift and coast.
Verstappen just hounding the rear wing of his teammate up there. I think everyone was on scuffs. Yeah, that was the case. Well, everyone who started in the top 10 was on scuffs. George so far doing a good job hanging on up there. Lewis doing a good job hanging on to the rear wing of Norris. Keep hanging on here. Imagine the cars on the soft tires are going to pit very soon. Well, not that soon, maybe another 10 laps, but as long as we stay within range like this, should be able to capitalize. As actually,
Overtake is available.
see we get some overtake going.
Yep.
Let's see if we get Lewis around Lando. George will just keep saving the battery right now. Ooh, that might be the move. Take a peek down the left side, maybe. Just about dived it in, get the battery going. That's a good move.
Such an awesome job, mate.
Again, we'll just have George hang on the battery for now.
It's a race.
Copy.
A couple laps later, going to have George take a look for an overtake on Alonso. A kind of decent separation from the pack behind it. Just barely hanging on, though. Didn't get through the hairpin that good. So I'll just put him back to neutral for now. Love our opportunities coming up.
Now,
Well,
just
2 laps
watch
later,
the
had a pretty
Mercedes
good
here.
move on Sainz, as he didn't get the wing open. Lewis gets around for P6 through turn 1 and 2. So I got both Mercedes ahead of the lead Ferrari. That'll help us in the constructors, but still got to worry about that Red Bull stranglehold on the first 2 spots here in the race. And we're going to see cars come to the pits very soon, so we're going to have both cars push on fuel for now. Had Stroll pit already. Not sure what his deal was, but I see some cars making the move to the pit lane very soon. Nothing yet from the leaders. Thinking perhaps everyone might, well, people could be on the one-stopper up here. Perez goes by his teammate again. Lewis, meanwhile, is completely shaking Sainz. He's 2 seconds behind. We'll keep pushing on the field now anyway. Just play keep away. There's action. Perez and Alonso come in the pits. And I imagine... Right, so Alonso is going to stop it because soft, medium was the strategy there. Perez also going soft, medium. Let's have George deploy a little bit to make sure we get within DRS range. A lot of people coming to pit lane right now. So you know what? Let's get overtake going with Lewis.
Press.
See if we jump Gasly. Let's go with George at the DRS range right there. And Verstappen staying out that lap.
So you got fastest.
As Lewis gets around Gasly. As George takes the lead.
And save fuel. Yep, fine.
Here comes Verstappen and Gasly finally coming to the pit. Sainz also coming in as well. This time, Verstappen's on the medium.
On the pit lane now.
Everybody coming here is going to the medium. Sainz stuck a little bit. So now we'll just have our guys carry on until the pit window opens. All right, go and get George ready to pit at the end of this lap, going on the hard tire. And Lewis will follow the
Box.
next lap. Perez has gone through a lot of that soft tire already. He's within 12 seconds of the lead now. So their second pit stop is going to be coming up very, very soon. They're going to switch to the medium. So hopefully this little alternate one-stopper will work for us. As long as Verstappen doesn't get us, that's okay. We should probably slot out in P7 once we make the pit stop here. Right, here comes George. Hard tire going on. 2.6. So here goes the fields. Get Lewis to pit on the hard tire this lap. There you go.
So box.
And yeah, he's going to be clear of Sainz and Norris. Oh, hello. It's a weird little glitch. All right, there we go. And now Lewis's turn to pit. On the hard tire. 2.4, that's a quick stop. Perez and Alonso assume the lead. That's Gasly and Verstappen. Lewis is going to be out. Even ahead of George. All right. So we'll just let it play out here, approaching halfway. Everyone else is going to have to make their second stop very soon. Though Magnussen might be the only other car on a one-stopper. I think he's going soft tire to medium tire, and good luck with that.
We've had a big
Oh, got a crash up front. I don't know what happened. What happened?
yellow flag.
Ricardo.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Alpine have been a threat all day, and I think he went on his own. Yeah, just go straight.
Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
So no safety car or anything, but right now the gap staying around 11.5 seconds up to leaders, and Perez and Alonso on the soft tire match going to be pitting very, very soon.
Look now.
And just a few laps later, Joe on you.
Was the Aston Martin.
Oh no, it's the lead car. Okay. Same deal as Ricardo. Just go straight
Clearly
and clunk.
something went very, very wrong there.
Imagine that'll be a pit stop as there's extra pieces of carbon fiber going everywhere. As Alonso into the pits. Going soft tires. He's going to be going to the medium here. As our guys are now 10.5 seconds off the lead. Shaved a second off there. There's the medium tires. He's going to have a lot of traffic to deal with. Verstappen and Gasly on the medium tires have caught Perez, who's still in the softs. It's going to be a bit of a battle until Alonso get up to our guys. Perez now coming to the pits to switch into the mediums as well, leaving Gasly and Verstappen up front. Just trying to conserve a little bit, just going to go back on the standard pace. Just think Perez will fully get ahead of Alonso here. Just have to wait and see. Perhaps Alonso will get the undercut. Here comes the Alfa Romeo. He gets past on the undercut. Bit of a margin too. Gasly now coming in the pits on lap 37. He's going to switch on the soft tire.
reduce lift ankles.
There he goes. It's going to get easily passed by his teammate Perez. That's indeed the case. He does have a tire advantage. So Verstappen will have to come in next. And there comes Verstappen now. As Alonso and Perez are close to within 6 seconds of us.
In the pit lane now.
So we're probably going to have to do. Because they haven't done this in a while. So we'll have Lewis. Let George on by. And once the other cars get to us, we're going to have Lewis hold him up. Because again, George's still fighting for the Drivers' Championship. Lewis didn't get in the car until like a third of the way into the season. So we can still get a lot of good points here for the Constructors. But George, we need to keep in the lead for driver standing purposes. Still ways to go. Alright, we got Lewis to hold back the cars behind now as we got 12 to go. I don't think it's going to be enough, but whatever can help us here. So let George push a little bit. Perez and Alonso are the first ones to catch. They're on the medium tire. Got Verstappen and Gasly just behind on the soft tire. So let's see how good of a blocker Lewis can be for us here. Someone locked up. Speed now for Tauri. And Stroll at that.
Yeah.
There's been a crash.
Hopefully don't get a big jump here.
Lift ankles for fuel. Yep.
Just need to keep holding them up, Lewis. Okay, well, Perez has gotten around Lewis, but still gives 1.7 second lead for George. Still have Lewis hold up the rest of the field.
Spin.
Magnussen goes for a spin, turn 16. Okay, gotta keep Verstappen at bay here. Look, one Red Bull pass. Let's try not letting both Red Bulls pass. Guys, we currently got 9 to go. So here comes Perez just charging on George. It's within a second. He's going to be within DRS range. We're sitting duck. Take a look at the lead real quick. There goes Perez looking to the inside. I don't know if he's got the run. Oh, doesn't have it there. So Lewis still doing a good job behind.
But hot and temps, just going to need some lift and coast.
Perez gets the pass done. 8 to go. And he's got the DRS, so he's got us.
Need to play with. Come on.
As Alonso gets past Lewis.
Yeah, don't sweat it, Lewis.
So Lewis just a sitting duck in the middle here. Well, did all we could do. Hopefully it helps. Coming to 4 to go here. Perez up to a 2.5 second lead.
4 laps remaining.
As, ooh, here comes Verstappen and the Alfa Romeos. Got both our guys going aggressive on the tires right now. Yeah, George at this point to sit and duck. Got a little bit of extra fuel in the tank, can't burn it just yet though. Just gotta hope for something catastrophic. Burning a bit too much now. So Lewis completely out of DRS range from Gasly. Just gotta hope for something catastrophic on those soft tires for those guys. The alternate strategy does not look like it's going to pan out here. Look competitive, look decent enough, but at the end of the day, it's not going to get it done.
Go 3 more laps.
There goes Verstappen looking to the left. He's got a... And that's that there. Alright, coming to white flag here as Lewis at least looks like he's going to get around. Oh, maybe. He's fighting Gasly. Gasly's soft tires are completely shredded. As Perez takes the white flag here at Suzuka.
Final lap.
It's a 3-wide sandwich.
Position gained for Mercedes.
Hamilton jumps up to P4. Ooh, maybe not.
We've had a big crash here.
There's been a crash. Sounds like a single
It's Latifi. So I imagine he's getting another grid penalty for Coda.
Do what you can.
We're going to need to let Lewis or George by at the very end just to try saving the Drivers' Championship. Although I think it's not going to pan out.
And think about increasing the lift and coast just a little. And overtake as well.
Yeah, Gasly's gone.
Okay.
So it's big picture. You know, it's unfortunate to do that on the last lap, but every little point's going to count for George here. So Perez, your winner in Japan. Verstappen P2, Alonso rounds out the podium. Disappointing P5 for George, P6 for Lewis. So rest of the top 10 behind our guys. Norris, Sainz, Leclerc, and Bottas as Ferrari had a poor day today. Rest of the field, Ocon, Vettel, Magnussen, Albon, Schumacher, Stroll, Joe, Latifi, Tsunoda, and Ricciardo. Driver standings, it's gotten closer. The lead's only 13 for George now heading into Coda as Lewis gets 8 points. And yeah, Perez closing a little bit on the Ferraris. I don't know if he's going to get there. Constructors, Red Bull sweeps the top 2 and gets fastest lap. They have closed to within 11 points. Ferrari 50 points behind, but need to hang on to first here. Well, research for next season is complete on the suspension. Again, gotta be careful of the cost cap. But hey, new underfloor is on the way. That should hopefully help. As Coda, a lot of straights that the underfloor improvements will definitely benefit. But it's going to do it for this episode of F1 Manager 22. Getting down nitty gritty, only 4 Grand Prix left in the entire season. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the future episodes to the exciting conclusion of the season come out. And to everybody, thank you for watching.